From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Getting the nod on the mound, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, ready to go here. Jarren Duran up now for the Tigers. And the home opener is underway. That's in there. That is strike two.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. Henderson on to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Nope, ball.
Just starting out here at Target Field. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt. Full count now. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach gets under it. He's got it. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's the ball.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back in Minnesota and taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
0-1 down. That's towards center. Durant on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Target Field, top of the second, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is good. The designated hitter, Gary Carpenter.
Check swing to the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Second inning here. No score.
Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. One down. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. On a line out towards center. And he makes the grab. Out number 2. Foul ball there.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Rolled over to third. Keith fires across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Matt Wallner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Swings over the top of that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Next to the Tigers, the center fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
Nope. Ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Dylan Dingler. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike one. That one fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Lewis should have this one. And that is that. Back at target field, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning. That one lifted to left. One away. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And there's a foul ball. Valdez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air out towards right center. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it, and they get the out. On to the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hee-haw!
Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside.
That's outside.
And the count is 1-1.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone.
Outside.
3-2 now. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Carpenter at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second. Double steal.
No, he's
Throw
in
to
there.
third. Save. Double steal. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's a full count. Acuna at third. Torkelson over at second with 1 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Popped up. McKinstry settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. Here's Stanton now. Fly to left his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Gone way up into the upper deck. A solo shot. And we're starting over. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. This one in the air center field. Durant under it. And that ends the inning. Back in Minnesota, we go to the top of the 5th. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Tap foul to plate. Up the middle. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Duran in the box lays off for ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, left field. Larnach turns to the right on the move. Hauls it in, 1 away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Comes up empty. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's a really good take.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a slider, and there's 2 gone. Riley Green digs in for a critical at-bat.
Ball.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Henderson over to first in time. And that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. That one ripped. And base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9,
Runner on the go. One attempt misses.
Out
Throw
on
to
the tag.
second. Tag. Out at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. They hand the ball over to a new arm, David Vesta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Gets him to chase after that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
On the ground.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rips one to right. And there's 2 away. Now a chance for Zach McKinstry. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball.
The Tigers with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. Buxton on his way over, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Twins, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball. The 0-2. Out to center. Durant coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Bell in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Green in position. And that's the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. Bell takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next to the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ball.
The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. Throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. Now batting Jaron Duran. 1 for 3.
Duran.
That one to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And so they end up with some speed on at first. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Runner on the go.
No, that's out.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Riley Green.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Sliced hard but foul. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Twins DH, Giancarlo Stanton. New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest. Dingler under it. 1 up, 1 down. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Victor Caratini. He represents the go-ahead run. High fly ball out into left center field. Baez settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one carrying. And it is out of here. And this place is rocking. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. Lee in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back in Minnesota. Ready to begin the 8th. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers.
Now
The new pitcher in the game, Zach Kent. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Line drive. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Terry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Acuna runs. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Buxton has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Now he launches a throw over his head.
up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, Zach.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Left field. Larnach giving chase. Can't
Foul
get
ball.
there. This one lands foul. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Green on the run. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hey! Ha!
Gloves it on the dive to first. And that's a great play for the out. Gunnar Henderson now. The play 0 for 3. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tyler Holt.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the 0-1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tap back to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, leading off, Colt P.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 57, Cody Thunderbird.
Ball.
This one in the air. Caratini under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Walner on the move. 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
That's the ball.
Check swing and a ball outside. 2 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. That one inside, and that's ball 3. Inside ball 4.
Ball 4. Take the
and
base.
the go-ahead run is on base. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this game. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. New pitcher for the Tigers, Kyle Finnegan. And he swings through that one. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.